come on live and try this little. I don't know, I'm on this Riverside thing, so we're going to try it out. And I just thought I would do a get ready with me. Um, Not that there's anybody here. But how would I know if people are here? I don't know, it's so weird. But anyway, I thought I would just try this. Get ready with me. I'm farting around with stuff. So I don't have a script. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if anybody's here. Or if anybody's here, where I would get to see if they said hello. But so hello if anybody's here. Anyway, it's okay that I can't see or talk to anyone because I just kind of wanted to talk out some of my own personal things lately. And I thought I'll just do a little makeup get ready with me today and talk about loyalty. You guys remember loyalty? Like, and I'm talking about loyalty from like back in the day when you like would get a job and you could have your job all year or for your whole lifetime. You could have it for your whole life. You could find a job and there was loyalty within your company and people would keep you and valued you and people became friends and like you knew each other for many years and you had each other's backs. People would be struggling and people had each other's backs. And there was a time during loyalty. I don't understand this little thing. Oh, what I do. Hmm. Okay. Anyway, so here I am. I'm gonna just start doing some makeup because that's what I have to get into. And I've just been thinking about those loyalties, that used to be from back in the days. And people made friends, and you could have loyalty in your job, and you could work and and know that you had a career in the company that you were in. And now it's like everybody is so replaceable. It's been really sad, actually. I mean, we've seen people that have been with companies for 40 years that have been laid off or fired, whatever. It's a sad situation. And so, a lot of times when I start thinking about that kind of loyalty, I think about the loyalty that's in the world today, right? There's not a much of that either. There's not a lot of loyalty um, to people anymore. It was like, I remember when I was growing up, there was a guy that worked on my car. His name was Tony. And he was friends with my grandfather. And so anytime anything was wrong with my car, I just took it to Tony's, right? There was no question. There was no like, who's going to pay for it, wonder what's happening. I would just take my car to Tony's and I knew that it would get fixed. So it's just like things like that we just don't have anymore. That kind of loyalty. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for some stuff. But there was like there were those kind of loyalties too. And it was like Tony and my grandfather had been friends for many, many years. And they knew each other, and then their families knew each other, and their families hung out together, and, they helped each other out. And life is just not like that anymore. And it really sucks, because you don't know who is loyal to you anymore. And uh, there's really not very many people in life that stay loyal to you. And it's sad. It really is sad. And it's sad to be in a place in the world where you don't know who is loyal to you, who is not. Listen, I'm putting my makeup on. This is the way I do it. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Okay, just getting that out there. Part of the loyalty problem, probably. Oh, great. I don't have my little brush, you guys. I don't have my little brush. I have this ugly old big brush. Anyway, I gotta look in this little mirror to kind of make this happen. But I miss the days of loyalty, of when you knew that your friends were your friends and that you knew that you could count on them to, have your back, and that people would do anything for you. I am very fortunate, and I know not many of you know me so personally, but I have had the same best friend for 30 years. And we will do anything for each other, and we have. We have helped each other move, we've helped each other through marriages, through children, through divorces, through children growing up. We really have helped each other in a major way. And that's a loyalty I know that I have, and I'm thankful for it. And by having that loyalty, that gives me so much confidence in the world. Not just that loyalty, but having the loyalty of my family. And I know a lot of people don't even have that, right? All right, we're going to see how this looks. I'm just going to keep talking because I can't see if anybody's talking to me. So, sorry, guys. I don't know what this little river thing is. Um, One new chat message. Well, how do I see it? It says one new chat message. I don't know what happens if I hit that. We're going to find out, okay, guys? Because we're on this Riverside studio and it just doesn't show me. I wonder if I click this, if it'll show you guys. Nope. All right. So anyway, there are some things in life, like having loyalty and having the loyalty of people that care about you, that really help build your confidence in life, and knowing that you have people that have your back, knowing that you're not always out in the world and wondering who is out to get you, or who is your friend, or who is not your friend, who has your back, who doesn't have your back. I just I just think the days of loyalty that used to be, even I sound like an old lady now. I'm 52. 52, guys. I'm 52. And we've gone through a lot of those times of that loyalty, and it really hurts me to see my friends hurting and not knowing who's loyal to them or if they should be loyal to other people. I mean, it's really ridiculous. We're all in this world and we're all just trying to survive it. We really are. We're all just trying to get through and get through as easily as possible, right? And so I think that that's hard. And it's hard, especially when you don't know who is with you and who is not with you. And I think that's a really shitty place to be. I really do. And I hate seeing my friends going through um, heartache and wonder and oh, the heartache that comes with losing friends, losing people. You know what? We lose people our whole life. We really do. You know, people come into our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so we know that the majority of them come for a reason or a season. You know, not very many of them stay for a lifetime. And to be honest, I don't know how many of them I would want to be for a lifetime if you really think about it. I mean, I have some amazing friends. I have some amazing people in my life that I just adore. And some of them are more than welcome to stay the whole lifetime. I would love that. I would love for them to be there for the lifetime. But I know that that's not always possible, right? We know that. And so it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to do, getting through life, wondering who are our friends, who has our back, who's off talking nonsense somewhere. You know, the one thing that gets me, and I've said it before, is people are more than willing to get to know me. I'm an open book. I will talk to anyone if you want to get to know what I'm about. I'm more than willing to talk about it. But the fact of the matter is that most people aren't going to ask, aren't going to talk about it. They're going to go into their own little closet and they're going to make their assumptions and they're going to decide what I'm about before they know, right? And that happens so often. And it's not even a new thing, it's been happening our whole life, right? At least for me, I remember, being in high school and, there's rumors or there's this or that, going on. And instead of asking, hey, what are you about? What are you about? Uh, Instead of asking, people will just make a decision. They'll just decide for themselves and decide what I'm about. And really, I'm probably one of the nicest people at this point in my life that you could get to know. I've been a real bitch and like, wow, look at that. You guys, this is hysterical. If I hope that if you're here, you're laughing with me. Even if you're not laughing with me, that's okay. Because this is some bright lit, bright eyeshadow. But it's important for me. I am someone that it is very important to me to let people know how I feel about them. If I like you, I'm going to tell you, hey, you know what? I like you. I think you're pretty cool. I like hanging out with you. I like getting to know you. I might even like to get to know you better, right? I mean, there's only so much time that we get in this life, and as we get older, I think that we start to realize, uh, you know, what we've done in the beginning of our life and what we're doing now. And I know for the second part of my life, however much longer that will be over 52, I want to have a peaceful life, a loving life, a caring life. I don't have time for BS and baloney and he said, she says this, that, or the others. I just don't. And who wants to? Who wants to waste time on that crap? Really. I'm trying to look in the mirror and over here, I guess. I don't even know what's going on in this little thing. I hope I'm live. I don't know. And we'll figure it out for next time for sure, because I'm going to start doing a little bit more lives. Because to be honest with you, I haven't really been loving the lives that I've been seeing. I mean, there are some people that do amazing things. Body Illusion, if you know her, she's always working her booty off. Um, Jen Marie, you guys, I will find a way to clip uh, to this, or to a post where you can go and vote for her in her art collaboration. I think it's amazing what she's doing. And I think she's, whoa, look at that. I think she's very talented. And I think it's important for us to support our friends, right? When they get these opportunities to do these kinds of things, I think it's important to support each other as much as we can. You know, I've seen in there, you can go in there and you can pay so much money to vote so many times, right? Or you can go in once a day. I believe now you can go in every 12 hours and vote. But so, why would we not support our friend? Why wouldn't we support our friend that's trying to make a change in her life and in the world at this point in her life? That's what loyalty is. That's what the kind of loyalty I'm talking about. Supporting each other, not talking shit about people and not all this mess. People make such a mess out of life. And I just get so sick of it. I really get sick of it, you guys. I really, really do. I'm so lost in what I'm doing in my makeup. We're just gonna keep grabbing things and see what happens and see what we find. And I know I'm not telling anybody what makeup I'm using, but we'll get there. Because, you guys, I would like to eventually start doing a little bit more makeups and some hauls. You know, wow, this was great. You guys get to see this full mess. Now, I'll tell you something. What I do is I come down here and I try to hide this big honking neck. You know, my dad had a goiter, and there was one point in time I was sick, and man, this thing got huge, huge. But you know what? My friends still loved me. They still liked me. They still went out with me. I wore a scarf all the time. I was very, very, very self conscious about it. I really, really was. And but my friends still went out with me. They still told me I looked nice. They still tried to encourage me, even though I was struggling. And that's what friends and loyalty are about. Loyalty, guys. Why do we forget what loyalty is at this age? It's just so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And I just can't stand it. I just cannot stand it. Let's do a little blush. I don't know what we're doing. I'm just talking. And I really wish I could see what you guys are saying, because um, it would be nice to have a conversation. But I don't understand this recording device shit that I'm using at the moment. So now my dog is being, hey, that's enough. She didn't think so. She thought there could be more said. Just like that, I got to take care of my dog. Right? Talk about animals. Talk about loyalty. They don't give a shit what you do. You know, people beat their animals and their animals come running back because they are that loyal. And you know what? That's pretty amazing in my book. No, don't beat your animals. I'm just saying the loyalty is there. And I miss the loyalty. I miss people being loving to each other. I miss people being kind to each other. I miss people helping each other. How many times do you see somebody at the side of the road changing their tire and they're all by themselves? Nobody's stopped to help. Nobody's stopped to offer anything. And that's not the way it used to be, right? It used to be people would pull over, see if you needed some help. Um, I saw a guy on the highway the other day changing his tire just all by himself, which please, you guys don't do that. That is very dangerous and you can get hurt. Um, uh, I like to tell people all the ways that they can get hurt and be careful and don't change your tire on the side of the road where somebody can just drive up and hit you. Not okay. But also, what happened to the loyalty of helping somebody? Now people have phones, so they don't need help. No, pull over, see if somebody needs help, see if they need to use your phone. Maybe just keep them company until somebody comes with. There's just no more, oh, humanity. Maybe that's what it is. There's just no more humanity left. And it just really makes me sick and it makes me sad. It really does. I don't know what we're doing here with this. What is this guy? Oh, he's an eyeliner. All right. We'll do an eyeliner. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. The loyalty, the kindness. There's just so much ugliness going around right now. It doesn't even involve me. There's just so much ugliness going around right now, and my friends are hurting, and I really hate that for them. I hate that for the world. The world is ugly enough at the moment that we really could use some help from our friends, some encouragement from our friends, you know. And also, we're not going to agree on what's going on in the world at the moment. And that's another thing I think that is a divider, which I can see there are certain things that I most certainly don't agree with. I'm not going to talk about that now. I will talk about it at some time. I don't give a shit. I'll talk about whatever. I'm not afraid to talk about politics or my feelings on politics. I'm not afraid to talk about the hantavirus or any of the viruses, the vaccines. I'll talk about any of it. That doesn't mean you're going to like what I have to say. Although, I think in the whole scheme of things, I try to be a generally good person and, you know, do what's right for the people, you know. It's not up to me to make one decision for someone. And, ooh, let's try this one. Oh, wow, look at that, guys. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, we just need to learn to be kinder and more loving to each other, yeah? What you think? It's a bunch of bullshit what's going on right now, and I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm sick of people talking about it. It's a bunch of baloney. Grow up. Pick up your big girl panties. Put them on. If you're telling stories about certain things, know what the hell you're talking about. Don't be just coming in, reading papers, telling people that this is the way life should be when you don't even know how life should be. You're not living the way you're saying. You're not. You know, I saw a thing yesterday that said, um, you know, when there are problems with moderators, it's the creator's fault. I heard that. I don't remember what channel I heard that on, but I thought, if there is a problem with moderators and it's the creator's fault, wouldn't the creator want to figure out what the problem is? Are we creating villages around here, or are we just talking nonsense? I know I'm just talking nonsense right now because I can't see you and I'm just doing my silly makeup. But in all honesty, you guys, we need to ask questions. We need to ask people, what's wrong? What's going on? Can we fix this relationship? You know, can we work on it? Can we work on things? You know, what can we do? How can we make things better? Can we make things better? There's too much of no conversations going on. No conversation. It's just, oh, here's this little thing. I don't know. I got some new makeup, so I'm just figuring it out. But you know, why not ask people, or if people are having a hard time, you know, are you having a hard time? Is there anything I can do to help you? If I can't help you, I can be an ear for you. You don't have to use my ear, but I'm offering it to you, right? I mean, it shouldn't, it's not. It's not that difficult to be kind in this world, you guys. It's really not. It's easy to be ugly. It is. It's easy to pull friends together and be ugly and talk shit about people like we're 15, which I think is ridiculous because where's the loyalty? Where's the loyalty? We're 15 years old talking about people like we did when we were 15 years old, right? So I just think it's crappy right now, and I'm just gonna say I think it's crappy right now. You don't like it, you don't have to like it. You don't have to like me, that's okay. I have plenty of people that like me. Um, I'm not gonna beg anyone to like me. And I'm sure not about to kiss anybody's ass to try to get them to be my friend or like me. Either you do or you don't. There are plenty of people that I adore in these communities. In the village community especially, um, I just adore so many of you, and and I will be loyal, and I will be here, and I will ask, are you okay? And if you're not okay, then let's talk about it. You know, we can talk about it. We can figure it out, right? If not, I'm always an ear. I'm always in your pocket. I'm a phone call away. You can find me on Facebook. Facebook Messenger. Message me. If you really want to know, I'll give you my phone number. I'm not afraid of any of it, you guys. I'm just not. I'm just tired of seeing all of the baloney. And it hurts me. It hurts my heart to see my friends hurting. To see my friends hurting. To see my friends trying. Some of my friends try so hard to make other people happy that I just think sometimes it's for naught. Because sometimes, no matter what you do, you can't make people happy. You just can't. They're never going to be happy. And it's just really disgusting, if you ask my opinion. Which nobody did. I'm just offering it. Let's put on a little liner. And you know what? I want to tell you guys something, whoever is here. Because I can tell there's people here. I just can't see what you're saying or who's here or any of that. No matter who it is that's here, I think you're beautiful. You've overcome 100% of your rough days. 100% you have survived. And some of those days felt like you would not survive them, right? But you have survived 100% of your days. I'm losing my clothes here. And so by you surviving 100% of your days, try to offer a little help to somebody else because they may forget that they've made it through 100% of their days. People forget. I've forgotten. You know? I've forgotten. There have been plenty of times where I've thought, oh no, I'm never going to make it through this, or oh no, this is way too difficult for me. But you know what? With my friends, with myself, with my own reserve, which we all have, we've made it. We've survived it. We've done it. This is not really the lipstick that I want to use. But I might not. I'm just kind of picking-ish so that I'm not sitting here just talking nonsense forever. So we'll put, no, this isn't even the same guy I had the first time. Oh my gosh. And listen, I'm going to figure this shit out and I'm going to go live later. Again. And we're going to talk about some more stuff. You know? And it may not be the same thing, but I'm pretty bored today. So I thought, oh, I'll get it on. I'll talk about things and we'll see what's going on. Now, this thing was something I tried to figure out with StreamYard. They put me in Riverview or Riverside or someplace. I don't know. I don't know where they put me, to tell you the truth. But here's where I am. And so here's my little bit of makeup. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. I just want you guys to know that you're loved, you're cared about. You have so many things to live for. And if somebody is not willing to give you the time of the day, don't give them the time of day. Just don't. There's no point. There's no point. Let's do a little spray. Oh, that feels good. It smells so good, you guys. It smells good. Then we'll dry off our face. But so today, if anything for today, and I know it's all kinds of other days, it's Fibromyalgia Day. I have fibromyalgia, and I know plenty of other people that have fibromyalgia. And so if you have fibromyalgia and today is a day that you need to take it easy, please do that. Take care of yourself. Always be gentle with yourself. And please try to be gentle with other people, you guys. Just try to be gentle with other people. It's not hard. Being human, having some humanity, having some love in your heart is not the hardest thing. Getting with a group of goons and talking about a bunch of people that are really insignificant even in your world. If that's the place you are where you feel like you can just talk trash about people, it really is insignificant what you have to say about them. So anyway, I don't know what I just said. I think I just said a whole bunch of baloney. But you guys, honestly, Just please try to be kind to each other. Be good to each other and be good to yourself. And sometimes when we lose relationships or relationships aren't going the way that we want them to, it does hurt our heart. You know, a couple years ago, I ended up losing a friend, and which I've lost a lot of people over the course of these years. Some of them just go off to have their life. They don't need me anymore. They don't need what I have to offer them. And that's wonderful. That's beautiful. I love to see that. I love to see people move on and succeed in their own life. That's the most important thing. But if you're losing somebody because they just don't have the time or the effort or the energy or they're not going to, then baby, just move on. Just move on because there's somebody else out there that's just waiting for you, just waiting to meet you, just waiting to support you, just waiting to cheer you on. So anyway, I'm gonna go for now. I don't know if anybody's been here. If anybody's been here, yay, thank you. Thanks for putting up with my makeupy thing. We'll get it together. I'm gonna start doing some get ready with me's. I'm gonna start doing some like Dollar Tree hauls, trying out some different Dollar Tree makeup, doing some high-end makeup and doing some Dollar Tree makeup. I'm all about the Dollar Tree, you guys. I'm all about it. I'm very all about it. So at any rate, you guys don't forget, be kind to yourself and be kind to other people. And if you cannot do that, then just stay away from people. Just stay away. That's it. Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. I will be back though, and you guys know once I start running my mouth, it starts going. And I just want you guys to know I love you to pieces. You're worthy. You're worth being loved. And I'll see you all later.